Continuing the trend we've had going now for a few uploads, today we're going to be taking a look at a new kingdom. This time, a bit of a shorter one to give me a little bit of a break from the longer kingdoms. We're going to be breaking down Lost Kingdom today to give you guys a guide on how you can achieve a more optimal Lost Kingdom. Lost is a dangerous kingdom, but it's also a short kingdom, being only a low 2 minutes in length. Talking about what a good Lost Kingdom would be at the start of this video is a bit more nuanced than previous videos, as it completely depends on when you split at the end of Cloud Kingdom. A lot of runners split at different fade outs that can be up to 3 seconds apart, so for the sake of ease, we'll just have a bit more of a blanket statement for Lost Kingdom and say that anything in the low to mid to 1x range is a pretty good Lost. With Vague Tom out of the way, let's get started before he says something that makes no sense. Going into the kingdom, you want to be mashing the jump button. Mario can wake up before you even see him by doing so. Then, mash through the Cappy text. The first piece of movement in Lost Kingdom has 2 variations, or I guess 2 different ways to approach it. You can either do the more difficult spin pound and go more towards the left to time your cap dives to set up meme tree, or you can do a bit of a safer method, which is what I choose to do, by simply rolling at the beginning of the kingdom and instantly long jumping, setting up a triple jump, cap dive through this leaf, then throw Cappy towards the leaf on the left, and diving towards it to get a Cappy return jump. Do meme tree as you normally would, delay, cap dive, delay, cap throw, dive. Not a whole lot that goes into meme tree, it's just timing your dives properly. Input 1 single roll boost, then long jump, delay for quite a bit, then cap dive and dive onto the platform. Dive towards the moon, buffer a spin pound in midair, and spin pound to activate the moon. Now, our upcoming moon, the Butterfly Moon, has, I would say, 2 ways to go about getting. You can do a safer strat that only loses something like 0.2 seconds, or you can do a bit of an advanced strat if you're feeling risky. If you haven't caught on to the kind of person I am right now, then, well, you're not really paying attention. The safe way is to cap dive towards the platform, double jump, make sure to hold the jump button to get that extra height, cap dive towards the ledge as you're approaching it, throw out Cappy, and once Cappy is fully extended, home in with the motion control, then just jump into the moon. If you're feeling a bit more risky, cap dive towards the platform, triple jump, during the final jump, curve towards the left so you're adjacent to the wall, but not too close to it, throw out Cappy, move your analog stick a nudge to the right so Mario dives onto the platform and not to his death, then shake to home in on the butterfly and dive onto the platform. Again, this only saves like 0.2 seconds, so you can easily just avoid this. But at some point I just learnt it and I never stopped, so get wrecked me, I guess. Then, once you've collected the Butterfly Moon, just long jump off and jump into the moon. As soon as you've collected it, throw Cappy behind you and dive towards the edge of the ledge. Once you've landed, long jump, double jump, then dive into the center of the other pillar and buffer a spin pound in midair. Then, spin pound to activate the moon. While you're waiting for it to activate, throw out and hold Cappy behind you. This part isn't totally necessary, but it's something that I picked up a while ago and I actually find it quite helpful. After collecting the moon, simply turn around and dive towards the edge of the platform. Cappy will return to you and you'll get a Cappy return jump. Then simply cap dive into the moon on the branch. Buffer a spin pound, then spin pound towards Klepto. Jump onto his platform to activate him, then long jump off towards this little island. Once you land, instantly jump, then cap dive onto the stairs. For this part, I like to aim for this corner as I've recently had issues with the trapedal not activating early, but during your dive, buffer a spin pound and turn the camera towards the moon in the stairs, and once you land, spin pound. I like to delay for just a split second before I roll off to give the trapedal adequate time to wake the hell up and start moving, but then roll forward and roll cancel around the corner, aiming for the moon and simply jumping into it. You can also long jump along the wall of the stairs and Mario will actually go into the moon as long as you're holding left, but it's a bit awkward to set up. I have seen runners do it before. There are a bunch of ways to go about grabbing this moon in the stairs, so just find something that's comfortable and works for you, as it all depends on how you approach it. But once collected, I like to just throw Cappy out the doorway just to make sure Mario doesn't get stuck inside. It isn't fast and likely loses me about half a second, but it's the only way I've ever been comfortable getting the hell out of there. Once clear of the bonk zone, you can dive towards the trapedal, jump and throw Cappy above and behind it. Wait for it to get pulled slightly out, then shake to home Cappy into it. Dive over towards these rocks and set up right here, then face into this direction. Wait until just before the trapedal is about to hit the box, then jump and dive. If you set up your angle right, you should land directly on the moon. If you're scared of doing this, I should probably mention I don't think I've ever fallen to my death after learning the angle. It is pretty lenient, and it's fast. Once you've collected this moon, as you're falling, center the camera with the bumper button, then as soon as you land, backflip and dive onto the platform. Shake to roll boost once, then long jump into the moon. Once collected, throw Cappy behind you and dive. I'm not going to go incredibly in depth on how to do cage triple in this video, as I've already got a video planned going more in depth depth on it, but that's set to release next week, so you're gonna have to wait for that one. But anyway, once you dive, roll boost once, draw a cappy, long jump, do a triple jump, then land on the slither of platform right in front of the cage, hold crouch, and once the torpedo destroys the cage, roll into the moon. Buffer a spin pound, then spin pound towards the moon under the bridge. As soon as you've cleared the roof, dive into the moon. Being as high as possible is best if you want to set up for a neat little up throw strat here. As soon as you come out of the moon animation, input an up throw and dive, making sure to hold your cap throw button. Then, as you're about to dive into Cappy, go neutral on the analog stick. Wait until Mario is at the peak of his neutral bounce, then cap dive towards the platform and dive. If done correctly, you should clear it easily and not bonk. If you don't want to do this up throw strat, there is the easier strat that you've probably seen people do. It's only like a second slower, but instead of up throwing, you simply throw Cappy out, neutral bounce, and then throw Cappy back towards the platform and dive, same as the up throw strat. Then simply roll towards the Odyssey in front of the globe, do a long jump, and instantly spin throw to grab it. And with that, you've completed Lost Kingdom. There are a lot of smaller optimizations you can do in this kingdom to make it even faster than what I've showcased here, but a lot of that stuff is only necessary if you're going for a world record contending level run, or something like a sub hour or sub 59. But thanks for watching, gamers. Please don't fall into the death goop or trigger klepto in your next run. Have fun.
Did you guys know that about 90% of the people watching these videos aren't subscribed? If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future uploads.